Hello fellow traders, this is Paul Limmel. Got another stock here for you. This is IREN, or IREN, and they are involved with AI infrastructure. And very good looking chart. Got a really good breakout on the right hand side of the cup, and despite the fact that it's up really big so far, it's acting very well in the PBC zone, so I wouldn't be surprised for a pretty good gain out of here. We'll break down the cycles when I come back here in a minute. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Also, we're looking for talent, maybe someone who's not locked into their own way of trading and is open to exploring a new outside-the-box form of cycle-based trading, which we use to swing trade equities and day trade indexes, SPY, QQQ, and futures. If you have any interest in that, DM me through our social media or email me at paul@bigkahnatradingclub.com and I'll give you more information. Okay, the overall market's still maintaining an A+ rating, A5 on the scale. If you want to know more how we get to that, go to bigkahnatradingclub.club/market-rating. Okay, so getting back to the cycles on this, the cycles in the cup, TD9 off of the left-hand side, 2.7 BMI vector 1 on the left-hand side of the cup. And also scrolling out to the long-term cycles, the breakout over here is basically a breakout of a TY-2 off of the IPO. Very key cycle for continuation, so don't be surprised if this has a pretty long trend based on the breakout of that key cycle. Now the U pivot up here is around 30 bucks or so. It will be gunning that probably very shortly. So again, the cup cycles, TD9 was the first cycle. No price squeeze off of that yet at that point. And then the TM3 came in, and then we had a retest below that, so there was no cycle squeeze at that point either. And then TM4 came in, basically a 10 to 13 month cycle. And at that point we started to have a price squeeze come in, mainly because of the elevated price action on a pullback. It did violate both cycle lows, so until we got that ascending triangle, this was still kind of sketchy. But one of the clues here was the price had pulled back into that $5 PPP zone, retest with a little bit of IREN consolidation, popped off very nicely, basically about 100% in a couple months off of that $5 PPP test. And you can see right now it's probably a good almost 300% and still acting very well in the PBC zone. So I would not be surprised to see a really nice breakout run here soon. We have a $25 PPP over here, and then once you get outside of that red line over there from that IPO, we're getting around 30 bucks or so. It'd be blue sky territory. When we get back, we'll break down some potential price targets based on the cycles. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bigkahnatradingclub.club/lingo. Okay, looking at some price targets based on the cycle out of the cup. We have a 1.5 month cycle, TM1 off the lows, right there, TM1-U. And it's such a steep angle that I really feel like we're going to probably have an extended consolidation, potentially for many months, up in that PBC zone. And mainly because at the point we get to that $50 psychological price point, we're going to be up 1,000%. That'll be a lot of basement supply coming in. Will not be surprised to see a real extended consolidation on it. But the angle of attack on these channels is very steep too, so it's going to need some rest at some point. If it targets just one extension of a channel, it's around 45 bucks or so, and close to 100% if it hits that. If it targets two extensions, actually one X extension, so there's the X channel. Let me just look at this here. TM1 right here is the north channel, and then TM1 2X up here. So that would be $55 or so. It'd be a solid 150% or so if it hits it. But again, depending on the quality of the consolidation outside of the post-breakout consolidation PBC zone, we'll get a better clue on at that point. Generally speaking, on a big high momentum cup, I like to target 200% on the PPC zone. So if that sets in the $35 area, it'd be 2 times 35, $70 plus 35, around $100. So don't be surprised if it eventually targets that over the next year or so. But looking very good in the cup so far. Good momentum off the floor. And again, I just think at some point we're going to need to rest because of the big gain off of the cup floor. But overall, looks pretty good. The company name again is IREN, I-R-E-N. It's IREN Limited. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.